can get. Let's see here. He has. Okay then. Breaches cannot be placed. Well, I don't care. Okay, this is honestly disrespecting. Necromancer. All right then. He is actually running proper gems, proper talents, I guess. So yeah, going with it. Going with the shifter. Let's see. Oh, a gunslinger. Alrighty. That is a default occultist. Okay. That is not a default occultist, that is a medic. Alright. Let's see it then. There we fucking go. Whew!